address?
Oh, my address?
Yeah,
No, she wants to beat my ass.
I'm gonna come over
No.
there and beat Goose's ass.
All right.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
No.
Send it to her, dude. She fucking
Oh,
sending it to
she
her
just
address.
did.
What the fuck?
My phone just went off.
Steve, can I come to your house? I need safe haven. I need a safe place.
Sure, yeah.
I got
wait a minute. No.
I have
this weed
keys.
from Chicago, bro. I got this weed from Chicago you're gonna love.
I have keys to Steve's house,
has
so
keys.
go ahead. You can't hide from me.
Yeah, you can't hide from here. She can get in even without it.
Anyway, so it don't matter. You know? It's either going to burn it inside or outside.
Yeah, what happened to that, Steve? What happened?
It was crazy. Well, it was my beautiful Easter Sunday, and Bree and Brady came over, brought me an Easter basket. They're great kids. And we were just bullshitting, and we kept looking outside. And Brady's like, where the fuck is that smoke coming from? I don't know. Maybe somebody's burning leaves or whatever. But it looked like it was coming, from the ground up. It wasn't like coming over the roof.
Oh, yeah.
And Brady said, I kept looking outside and Bree looked outside. Then finally got ready to leave. And they fucking come running back. He said, the deck's on fire, the deck's on fire, the deck's on fire. Get some water, get the water. And he started screaming and Bree. I guess the cigarette butt container caught on fire because it probably hasn't been emptied that I ever remember because we don't even have a maintenance guy. The fire alarm was going off. I go, people were running. And I said, there's a fire extinguisher right by the door. He said, I know, some idiot already emptied it. It's still on fire. But the fire department finally got there. But God damn. Thank God Brady and Ree were here because it probably would have caught the damn building on fire. They would have been leaving.
Shelly was trying to smoke you out.
Oh, it got really smoky. Yeah, it got really smoky. I mean, the doors shut and locked, everything. And he was running up and down the hallway. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Just like a tornado. I sat there through the whole damn tornado thing. I'm like, wow, look how windy it is out there. Wow.
All right. I have to go. When you're ready, message Dan and he'll and you guys.
Put us live then. Put us live and we'll get going.
Oh, we are. We've been live.
Well, why didn't you tell me? I would have started the show.
Do you see that red timer up in the corner?
Yeah, top left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's start the show.
All right.
3 minutes in and we start. All right.
Still got no music. Got any music?
No, that's all right. It's cool.
I know. I can't do. I'm not talented like
Hey,
the other.
Steve, I need you to sing your song that you know how to sing. Remember that you're embarrassed for our opening show, the Oscar Mayer song. Take it away, buddy. I need an opening.
Okay. My baloney has a first name. It's OSCAR. My baloney has a second name. It's MAYER. And if you ask me, I will say something, 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 something. Because Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. This is Goose Troop. Sorry, I didn't know we were live. Hello, Irene. How are you, dear? Hello, Colin. Hello, Bubba. Hello, Amanda. Is there anyone else in there right now? No, probably not. It's mid-afternoon, Steve, that we do our Goose Troop. And I wish that I knew I was live. And as I always do, I always start with the lovely lady to my right. Cindy, how has your week been, dear? And how you been? What's been happening?
We had a lot of Easter stuff. We had the kids had 4 Easter egg hunts we went to. I went to both sisters, one day and one the next day. It's been busy.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, though. A lot of fun.
Okay. Allow for Steve. As you see, we have a third person on the Goose Troop, my boy Steve. My amigo Steve. I'm about to kick his butt with his new team. Probably, it might take me 11 or 12 innings to beat this team, but welcome to the show again, Steve. I appreciate you coming on with us once again, sir.
No problem.
And how has your weekend been and your holidays, sir?
It was okay. It was okay. Had a little bit of a fire earlier yesterday, but nothing, no damage.
Okay, so it was just like a trash can that caught on fire, or what?
Yeah, well, they have a cigarette butt container you're supposed to throw your cigarettes in, And I don't think they clean it out. Have you ever cleaned it out? I guess it with the wind and everything. I guess somebody put an ash in there and caught on fire.
Yeah, stop. Yeah.
And then they couldn't get it to stop.
All right, Cindy's got a question for you, Steve.
Okay.
You had the police department there. You had the fire department there. What would be the next one you think's coming?
Well, the ambulance has already been here, so last time I went to the hospital, I went by ambulance. So, they've all been here. The fire department's called and been here. The police department have called and been here. Yeah, I didn't cause this fire. I don't smoke, so it was one of the smokers that caused the fire. I'm gonna say it's probably Shelley.
Oh, okay. Really? Well, they're out there smoking. Once those cigarette butts, because they're lit when you put them in the container.
Right.
They're still kind of on fire, lit. So when you put them in, they accumulate. All that the paper and stuff starts to burn. So, all right. So if you guys will do me the honors. Hold on a minute.
Oh, here we go again.
What'd I do? What'd I do now? Oh, all right. So this is Goose Troop, guys. We got Steve with us. We got Cindy, as always, my trusty. You're like my trusty sidekick.
I'm trusty, yeah.
Steve, are you kind of making your way in? You know what? I'm going to say this. Steve is making his way in the circle. You, young lady, have not quite made it in the circle.
Ooh.
You've done your best.
Yes.
You've done your best.
Ooh.
But I ask, have you done your best to try to make it in the circle, or you completely given up?
Well, I don't know what you got to do to get in the circle, so I don't know what it is.
Steve, you're making your way in. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
If you let me beat you in the next game, you've made your way closer, sir.
Oh, that's no problem.
You made your way closer.
Wow.
Is it worth it though?
Is it worth it for you to take a couple losses?
Yeah, I could take a couple losses. Yeah. I mean, you did kick my butt last time.
Yeah, but Steve, your team wasn't as good as it is.
Oh
no, this team I can see is much better than the team that you had.
Oh yeah, this is more rounded, more a little bit of everything.
Yeah, because I do want to make a couple trade offers with you, though, Steve. I want to try some new players out and such. And I got my pitcher from the one guy, Colin. I like that pitcher, man. That guy's good, right?
Yeah.
That is freaking good. Go ahead, Cindy. Go ahead.
People wouldn't know about Ray's Power. The electrician's there now, right?
From what I understand, the electrician's there now, looking things over. I guess there was a short or something that he was telling me this morning that, in one of his power lines, the two power lines that come in to his house. Do you know the story, Steve? Was he telling it to you?
No, he just told me they were there digging up his yard. Well, that's I heard.
Yeah, so that's why I'm at Cindy's today on location. We were going to take it. Steve, you got an idea, buddy? Pardon me. As I'm a smoker. Steve, quitting smoking has not been going well for me, buddy.
Oh, why is that?
What's going on? What's going on, Cindy? What's going on?
Trying to share the show. That's all.
All right. Anyway, she was trying to share the show with people that she knows. So.
Oh yeah.
No, but what I was saying is like, go ahead. What?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Talking.
What I was saying is like with his power issue, he said one line was reading really high, and the other line was reading really low. But and then he had the maintenance man over, and he had obviously the CWLP. Is that who comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they come out and they were looking at things like you said. They were digging things up and trying to find the short or whatever was going on. But
I just hope you don't get blamed for it.
You think I'll get blamed for that too, Steve? You think somehow that's more?
Yes, somehow.
I don't know. It's possibly. Okay. Probably when you put that Cat 5 cable in or whatever you put in, they're going to say you drilled through a wire or something.
Oh, okay.
He was outside smoking and burnt one of the wires.
So somehow it's going to come back to me.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
That's fun.
Somehow Steve, one of you two probably.
That's not my fucking idea. Not my problem. Well, I didn't mean cuss. I know it's a family show.
how is it my problem though, Steve? Like, why is it always my problem?
Oh, I know. I understand your feeling.
But anyway,
I get blamed. I got blamed for it for my rats. I don't have rats. But I got blamed for my rats shooting through Ray's power.
let's start, Steve. How did they say that you had rats or whatever? How did
Because
that start?
I had one small little mouse, little bitty tiny thing. He
Your
just,
cat probably got it. Let's face it, your cat
yeah,
got it.
exactly. But now, yeah, I think they hear rats because I have the window open and it's all the birds outside.
The birds, yeah, flying by. Yeah. So you guys like in the country though, Steve? Like where you live, is that in the country though?
No, but I'm right up. I'm up against the field. I mean, there's a field of bean field about 50 yards away, but it's not really in the country. We're basically about the middle of town. Actually, when you get in town, it's about the middle. Yeah.
You said there's a field though, so there's probably just like a field mouse.
Oh
that
yeah.
came
Oh
in,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Being
Oh,
it's
yeah.
raining so much, the weather.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we have a big field. Yeah.
and your cat probably because once again I'm gonna say, don't cats present you with gifts like a mouse or a dead bird? They do present you with gifts.
Yeah, she does. She played with it till she killed it finally. But she wasn't going to eat it, and she literally would carry it around and drop it on the floor and let it run away, then bat it around again until it finally died.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to go over there and get some corn like you used to do, or?
I didn't do that. I was too young to do that. They didn't send me to do that. They sent Ray and my older brothers to do that stuff. I didn't do that.
Oh, I thought Ray said he helped you get back in the station wagon or whatever you guys are driving.
Not me, man. I didn't do that stuff.
I think it will be a cornfield this year because it was beans last year. So, yeah.
Oh, they didn't pick you up and throw you in it like they do everything else.
They do. You know what? Not looking back, I think my brothers were mean to me.
Well, yeah. Most of them are. I wasn't mean to my little brother.
Who were they nice to? Anybody?
Their friends, they were really nice to. Invited them in, had them eat for dinner, and hung out with them, played music. But when I was like, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" I would walk down to the basement, Steve, and be like, "Hey guys, what are you doing? Goose, go back upstairs. Get the hell out of here." What the hell did I do? I'm just younger than you, man. Doesn't mean I can't hang out.
What's the difference between you and your next sibling?
My sister, right? I don't know if you ever met her,
No.
Steve, whatever. But my sister is 13 months older than me, right?
Ooh.
And then my brother Ryan is who we call Bodine. You might know him from Bodine. Bodine is a year and a half older than Mimi, my sister. And then Rob is like 2.5 years older. Then Ray is a year older than Rob, or a year and a half older than Rob, and then Rick's a year older than Ray. So it's like every year and a half, 2 years.
We're every 2 years in my family.
Oh, is it?
My mom had a miscarriage before me, so I don't know how part of that is. And then I was born, and then the twins were born 2 years later, and then I had another little sister that she passed, but she's 2 years later too. But we were all born in December. All of our names start with C. And so I told Mom, I said, "Mom, every other St. Patrick's Day, y'all had a good time, and one of us popped out 9 months later." So, yeah.
Yes. That's what your nonsense. Okay. All right, Steve, I got a couple questions now that you're on for you, sir.
Oh,
okay.
Just more MLB talk.
No MLB talk, I promise. Ladies don't like the MLB. I don't get it, Steve.
Well,
I don't know.
Plays, Christina plays.
Well, actually, that's a good thing, Corey. I like what Corey said. I don't have the power. I don't have the power to put it up there. Dang it! I wish I was at Ray Ray's. All right. Well, Corey in the chat room says, "Goose, when I quit smoking, it was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but it can be done." Yeah, I quit. I started smoking years and years and years ago. But I never smoked, never drink, until I was like maybe mid-20s, late 20s, maybe almost 30. Then I started. Well, obviously, why do you start drinking and smoking? See, women, right? So I
Why do
started
women drink?
men, men. I'll be
You
honest.
just don't like the taste of it?
No, well, not that type of show, Cindy. Not that, to me, reminded Steve, not that type of
I
show.
don't know what you're talking about. I was talking about.
Not that type of show we do here, guys. Uh, no, but like I started smoking, and then like I don't know, for whatever reason, I broke up with a girlfriend or something, and then I knew that she smoked, right? And I never liked that she smoked, but she always smoked menthol cigarettes, like Newports, I think, or something. So then I was like, all right, well, I started smoking them, you know, and I think it was like to remember her by or something. And it had to be something like that, right? Is why I started smoking those particular brand of cigarettes. And then I had quit when I got married. I promised my ex that I would quit smoking. So I quit smoking. With the day we got married, I was like, okay, I quit smoking. I won't smoke anymore. And she was always like, well, you like kind of kissing an ashtray. I don't like kissing you after you smoked. You know what I mean? And I can understand that. I understand that. But then from there, I just one thing led, and then after my again, so it is triggered. It's a triggering method.
Oh, I'm sure.
But then after my divorce, I started smoking again, and it was like, and people say because I remember quitting, for like 2.5, 3 years, and I was like, and I didn't miss it at all. And every time you drive around, you smell people smoke cigarettes or whatever, or if you walk inside the grocery store, you smell people smoking. It always like made me sick. I'm like, that's what my clothes smell like. That's
Right.
what I
Yeah.
do that all the time. And that's what I found out is like. That's what I smelled like all the time. But I never smoked in my house ever. Still today, I won't do it. It's like because in the walls and
Right.
your
Yeah.
furniture and your clothes don't smell like that really bad. But
I've told this story before. My dad quit smoking, and then he came home. At least we thought he did. Let's just say that. We thought he did. And he's on the news at Pasco Golf Course, and he's, this putt is like 20, 30 foot. He takes it, sinks it perfect. It's so nice. There he is. He's got his pipe hanging out his mouth, just puffing away. I go, Dad, Dad, you quit. It was great.
whoa.
Yeah. But he would, though. Anytime we weren't around, you could be driving down the road and you see come across Dad. He'd be smoking in the car or out in the garage, So he just didn't do it in front of us.
Mm.
So he just quit inside. He didn't quit outside.
He quit showing you that he smoked, is what he did.
Right.
Right, Steve? But it sounds like to you. He just quit showing you that he smoked.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess, do you think, obviously it's all mental, but I don't want to get into that necessarily. But I'd like to ask you a few questions, sir.
Okay.
If you are prepared for these questions, meaning if you've had a smoke or two in you,
Oh, yeah.
I can ask
Yeah.
you. You're all set with that? You all set?
Yeah.
You all ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
Why do you park on a driveway but drive on a parkway? If you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty?
Soap is dirty.
Okay.
If you drop it on the floor, then the soap is dirty. As for why do you park in a driveway and drive on a parkway? Well, I don't necessarily call it a parkway. Well, I guess the Veterans Parkway, yeah, I call it a road. So I drive on a road and park in
road,
my
a street, a
driveway.
highway. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Who knew what time it was when the first clock was made? How did you know what time it was?
Well, they looked at this. They knew from the positions of the sun.
Yeah, but okay, but what determined it was 3 o'clock? It was 4 o'clock. Who determined? Like, how do you determine that?
That's a good
Like,
point.
what if it was 3:23, our time that we know now, but actually it was only 2:30 because the seasons changed, and as you know, the sun goes down quicker.
Right.
Well, that's an interesting question. I thought this one was interesting. Do you know the answer to that?
I'd go with the sundial. The people.
The sun is what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay. When you get a cold, why is your temperature so high?
Well, that's
Why
because
do you call it a cold if your temperature is high?
you have an infection. Makes
Yeah,
your
but why
temperature.
do they call it a cold?
Oh,
If your temperature is high, your body's warm, right?
But you don't always have a temperature when you have a cold.
That's true. That's true. You don't always have a temperature when you're
Sometimes
cold.
it's just in your nose, right? Sometimes it's just your
Right.
you're trouble breathing.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's true.
You can
Okay.
have a fever without a cold.
That's,
Or you could do
yeah,
either way.
that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, I won't ask that one because it's okay. Why are cookies called cookies and bacon called bacon if we bake cookies and cook bacon? Want me to repeat that question? Want me to repeat that question?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Why are
Okay.
cookies called cookies?
Why are cookies called cookies and bacon called bacon if we bake cookies and cook bacon?
I bake my bacon though.
You do.
I do. I put it on
I
a
do
cookie.
too. I do too.
I
I do
put it
too.
on a cookie sheet.
So much better. So much
Yeah.
better.
It doesn't shrink up as much.
Like, name 3 things that you guys wrap bacon in. Like, I don't find bacon appealing on any, like, you know how they wrap some certain things. Name
Right.
3 things each that you guys. I'm gonna start with Cindy first. Let's start with the lady first.
Okay.
What are 3 things that you wrap in bacon that you find delicious?
I like bacon wrapped scallops.
Potatoes, scalloped potatoes.
No. The little scallops, the little fish things, little round.
Yeah.
Right. So, I see. Okay. Yeah. It's not like shrimp, kind of.
Yeah, I could be.
Those scallops.
No, they're round. They're
Yeah.
wide, about so big, about the size of a quarter.
Okay.
Real fishy tasting.
And you wrap bacon in that.
Well, I don't, but I've had it that way. I
What-
would though.
What do you wrap bacon in, Steve? Give me one thing. Give us one thing. Give us one thing that you wrap bacon in that you
Asparagus.
really like. You wrap
Asparagus.
asparagus and bacon.
Yeah, I take maybe 3 or 4 asparagus stalks and wrap a piece of bacon around it and then put it on the grill and grill it.
Oh, Irene says, what's Irene saying in there? What's Irene saying?
Jalapenos.
Asparagus.
Chicken and asparagus. Okay.
A fillet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you wrap a fillet inside of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's number 2 for you, Steve? What's number 2 for you?
I've wrapped a piece of chicken. Chicken thigh or chicken breast. Wrapped a piece of bacon around it and baked it.
Now, when you're wrapping it around, do you always use toothpicks to hold it, or how are you
A
wrapping?
lot of times, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or using foil? Like I'm sure with asparagus, you can probably just wrap the the uncooked bacon around it and use foil, right, to cook it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So name something else, Cindy. Something else. A third item for you that you wrap bacon in that you think is delicious.
Well, just about any kind of meat, Steve already said chicken.
So anything else.
Pork.
Okay.
Chop.
She's saying pork chops. What do you say, Steve? What's your third item?
I'm gonna go with Corey on this one. Meatloaf. I like to put bacon on my meatloaf.
On top, right? Corey on top, right? He
Yeah.
puts bacon on top of it, right? Okay. Yeah. That's actually delicious.
Oh yeah, the little smokies. That's
Yeah, those little smokies. I see that.
Oh,
all
I
the
love
time.
those. Yeah, I love those.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I wrap my mouth around bacon.
Well, duh, yeah.
That was the whole setup. I know it was a long way to get to it, but I was like, I wrapped my mouth. I mean, 3 things for you, 3 things for you, and I'm like, yeah, I like that, Steve. I like that. But I wrapped my mouth around bacon, fellas.
all right.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. All right, guys. Here's another one. Who put the alphabet in alphabetical order? I mean, why does it go A, B, C and not A, F, Z? Why is it in that order?
That's how the song goes.
That's how the song goes.
Wow.
That's how the song goes. If you crash a car on purpose, is it still an accident? If you crash on purpose, Is it an accident?
No, it's a demolition derby.
Yeah, I agree there.
That's a good one, right? That's a good one. You got a good answer.
Yeah.
Okay. If oranges are called oranges, why aren't lemons called yellow?
Oh, I've heard this one before.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh, he did already.
Some of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I can move on. If it's something done already, then I don't want to steal someone's idea for sure.
No, I don't remember when I heard it before, but
You get the what? Orange was an orange and
that sounds. I know that sounds like something Corey asked one time on smoke signals. Made me think about it. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? If why aren't they called greenies or why aren't they called yellows? Why are they called limes?
Here's another one, guys. Why do you drink a drink but you don't food a food? You eat a food, but you drink a drink.
Oh, drink a drink, but why don't you
If two vegans are arguing, is it still called beef? That's what I actually like that. Do they have beef with each other? Or they have vegans with each other? Do they have vegetables with each other? Like, what would that become? I drink a beverage. And Irene says I drink a beverage. Yeah, you're right, Irene. But a lot of people would call it a drink. I'm going to have a drink and I'll drink it. You know what I mean? So why isn't eating food called food a food? Like fooding a food. Okay. What color? This is a tough question. I don't even know if there's an answer, to be honest. What color are mirrors? What color are mirrors? What color are mirrors? I told you this was going to be a fun day. What color are mirrors?
Chrome.
Do they have a color? I ask you, both of you. Do they have a color?
It's called silver something.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
The mirror just shows a reflection. So whatever the reflection is not like this could almost be considered a mirror. What we want now, Steve, it's mirroring our image, correct? Because a mirror just it mirrors your image, whatever image you put in front of it.
Yeah.
So whatever color you got could be, the color behind you. And may I say, you and Cindy have very similar wall colors. Is that similar to me, or am I blind?
Yeah, it's similar.
Probably.
Is it like do you have like a yellow coloring to you?
It's not over here. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Steve, look at Cindy's walls, and then look at your walls on screen. Aren't they very similar?
Oh yeah, very, very similar.
Yeah. And my ceiling's also white.
And her ceiling's white, but
look at the door. The door's is this a door?
No, that's like a shelf or something behind him.
Wait, over there?
Is that a closet, Steve? Right next to you? Is that a closet behind you? To your right.
That's my kitchen cabinets. On this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kitchen cabinets are both ways. I can get to them from the kitchen, or I can open doors on this side and get to them too.
Oh, I see. So easy access then.
Yeah, it's kind of like a. This is where my sink is right there. That's where my sink is.
So it's almost like a bar kind of in the middle. The middle doesn't have shelves, right?
Right.
The middle is just like open, where you can see through your kitchen and you can see out. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. We had that one.
At one point, you were I don't get that. Who taught the first teacher? And how was she considered a teacher?
Ooh. Who taught?
Good question, right, Cindy? Good question.
You said knowledge.
Wow.
Where did she obtain the knowledge to become a teacher? Okay.
Well, because if you remember, Mary Ingalls in Little House on the Prairie was a teacher, but she had to be taught.
Yeah.
Huh.
How do you throw away a garbage can?
Who?
Why do our noses run, but our feet smell? When actually we run on our feet. We run on our feet.
They're smelling from us running.
It's an infection, right, sir? You have an infection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, once in a while, Steve goes both ways.
I don't know, Steve, if you want to answer that. You don't have to. Why is it called a building when it's already built? If we're building something, we're putting it together, right? A building is something. Hey, he's building this. You're building this.
Why don't you
But
call
why
it
is a building? Yeah, if it's already built, it's already built. Why is it called a building? You're not building it anymore. It's completed.
Wow.
Well, okay, listen to this. In the beginning, it was a build. When it was done, it was a building.
Okay.
How about that?
I agree with that.
I agree with that. That's a good one. Okay. If money doesn't grow on trees, then why do banks have branches?
Ooh, that's a.
If two mind readers read each other's minds, whose mind are they reading? If two mind readers read each other's minds, whose mind are they reading?
Each other's.
Yes, that is the answer, but I want to see if he knows it.
Oh,
Want me to read it again, Steve? Want me to read that question again? If two mind readers read each other's minds, whose mind are they reading? Come on, Steve, you know the answer to this.
Wow, I guess each other's. I mean,
yes. I wish I had a bell.
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding.
Got one up there.
Ding, ding, ding. Yes, Steve, they're reading each other's minds. Okay. Are people in the chat room getting this, guys?
no, I don't think so. Irene says the first teacher was born smart and observed, then taught other people. Well, how can you be born smart? You have to be taught from being born.
You learn by experience. So, you don't have to be taught everything.
Yeah, like I'm sure cavemen learned that, the saber-toothed tiger, we want to stay away from that. We don't want any part of that. And I'm sure they learned that quick. Hey, that's not a cave we need to go into. I'm going to teach you not to go in there. All right. If milk is 2%, what's the other 98%?
Water.
How about you see your comments?
You can?
You want to know if can anyone see my comments?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. What's he saying in there?
I don't know. I haven't seen the comments.
Okay.
He said something earlier. Yeah.
Yeah. Has anybody seen my comments?
Here's a good one. Is the S or the C silent in scent? Is the S or the C silent in scent? Because if you take 50 cents,
yeah,
it's pronounced the same way, but it's only a C and not an S. So is the S or C silent in scent? In a scent, or a smell, an aroma, a scent.
The S.
So what you're referring to?
You're saying the S is silent.
Yeah, but
what do you say?
The S is silent.
Okay.
It's either silent or not involved.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But it's spelled S-C-E-N-T.
Yeah, but if you're talking about a penny, it's C-E-N-T.
Right.
Why do they call it an apartment if they're built together? An apartment, an apart from you. If it's built together, they don't call that a building. They call it an apartment, but they're built together. Aren't all of the apartments kind of connected, Steve, in some way?
Oh, yeah. They're all under the same roof.
So why do they call it apartment?
Because it's a part of it. It's not
They're apart from the building that's been built.
What? Repeat that answer again, sir.
They are a part of the building.
That was okay. See what you're saying? They're a part of it.
Yeah, the build was now a building which was turned into apartments. A part of the building are individual rooms.
Okay. Here's another one, guys. Here's another one. If it's 0 degrees today and it's going to be twice as warm tomorrow, what would the temperature be? If it's 0 today and it's going to be twice as warm tomorrow, what would the temperature be?
Oh.
And we know anything multiplied by 0 is still 0.
Yes.
Oh shit. But if it's 0 today and it's going to be twice as warm.
But anything multiplied by 0 is 0. Bubba is saying 2. Irene is saying 0.
I'm saying I'm with Bubba. I say 2.
And so does Cindy. Cindy is saying 2 as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Irene.
When you erase a word with a pencil eraser, where does it go?
Onto the eraser. Because if you notice,
it just flakes off.
So you're saying it actually goes onto the eraser. But then the eraser gets smaller and smaller and smaller, right?
Right.
I think a little bit goes on there until you erase again, and eventually it all rubs off.
Are pets called pets because we pet them? Or do we pet them because they're called pets? Are pets called pets because we pet them? Or do we pet them because they're called pets?
Ooh.
That's hurting Steve, poor guy.
He's really thinking on this, man. He's really thinking on these. All right, Steve, you know these words?
Call them pets because they're pets. It's not everybody pets a pet.
Why isn't a group of squids called a squad? Why is it a group of squids called a squad?
What's a group of squids called?
They don't have a badge.
You get Cindy. She goes, they don't have a badge.
That's true. They're spineless.
Colin says, this is hurting my brain, Goose. Sorry, buddy. All right. These questions, I got a few more if you want me to ask them, but I don't have to.
Oh yeah, keep going. This is fun. This is crazy.
Okay. These are all questions, Steve, that I got. Okay. These questions were actually geared towards you. They're called 30 funny stoner questions to contemplate while you're high.
Oh,
and that's
great.
why I asked you if you were prepared before I got to these questions.
Oh, yeah.
And every single question I asked you, you were kind of like,
exactly. You had to think about it for a second. It's good.
All right, guys. All right. So, do clothes that were made in China say made around the corner? Really?
That one hurt.
Really?
Huh. That's a good question.
Do clothes that were made in China say made around the corner?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it still says made in China because they don't change the thread or anything. Well,
I like Christina's response. You guys, we got Christina in the chat room had mentioned to us, why isn't it called a sub job instead of
Never mind.
Okay. Should I be saying not that type of show to Christina? Should I be saying that?
Whatever Christina wants to do, she can do.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever you hear that, Christina? Cindy said, "Whatever you want to do is allowed because you got us on today." All right.
Exactly. You don't blow on it, right?
Not that type of show, sir.
He keeps wanting to go that direction for some reason, though. But we get back on. We try to stay on the path.
And here's one that I really wanted to stay away from, but I'll ask it since we're all being safe. If people evolved from monkeys, why do monkeys still exist? That he found funny. That he found. You see what I'm saying? So the questions are working on him.
Oh yeah.
Like you and I just find these questions to be, asinine.
Yeah.
Whereas he finds them hysterical, and some of them have even stumped him trying to figure these answers out. Hey, Steve, would it be allowed if I came on and did it? If I came on your show, obviously you guys would have to invite me. You'd have to invite me.
Oh,
I won't come on. If I did something like this with you on your show, on your smoke signal show,
right?
If you invite me, of course I won't come on unless you invite me.
Oh yeah.
I think it'd be hysterical to have me read some type of questions like this to you three, just to see your answers would be hysterical to the audience. I feel. Wouldn't you think? Wouldn't you think his type of show, these type of questions would really work?
I would.
But you would need someone to ask them to you.
Yeah.
Oh, Corey already did. Oh, okay. Sorry, Corey. I didn't want to step on your toes, man. Corey said he already did that. I thought it'd be a cool idea. But he beat me to the punch. See, why is it called "beat me to the punch"? He beat me to the punch. Are they talking about punch, like punch, or are they talking punch? You know, the drink, the beverage, as Irene would say.
Why do they call it a punch line? Why don't they
because it's a zinger. It punches you. It's supposed to punch you. And it's supposed to get you, like hit your funny bone. It's supposed to punch you in your funny bone, almost, so to speak. To get you to laugh.
Oh, okay.
The punchline is the funny part of it. It hits you. That's what hits you.
Bubba says because not all monkeys have evolved. Well,
not all humans have evolved. I would say that.
Some about halfway.
Some of us have devolved.
Yeah, some are still being cooked. All right, Steve, are you ready for something else, or are we?
I'm just wondering, why do they call it a funny bone when it's not funny when you hit it?
No, it actually almost hurts.
Yeah,
it tingles your whole side of your arm. It tingles, and not in a good way. All right, how many times have you? Okay, have you ever referred to going to the bathroom as a tingle? As a tinkle?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever heard the saying, if you sprinkle while you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the seedy? No, Steve?
I've heard.
I'm trying to think of what.
I've heard all my life. I mean, I grew up, 3 men, and my mom, my brother, and my dad, or my mom, my dad, my brother, and I, I probably heard that a lot when I was a little baby, because my mom always said, "Stop pissing on the seat! Stop pissing on the seat!"
Why did you guys ever lift the seat? Like, okay, here's my thing. Whether I'm using someone's bathroom or not, or my own, I never lift up the seat. I don't. I just aim, right? And if something does sprinkle, I try to be kind. I really do. I make an effort to wipe it off, and then throw it in the toilet, and then I flush it. So that's what I try. I don't ever lift up the seat. I'm like, because I don't want to get involved in the seat being up or the seat. I don't want to get involved in that nonsense. I'd rather just take the 10 seconds it takes to wipe the seat and be done.
What about the stuff that misses the seat?
That's the stuff. What do you mean? The stuff that who would miss the seat? I mean, who would miss the toilet? That's bad. How can you miss the toilet? That's bad.
If you're drinking.
Maybe perhaps you need to sit on the toilet, and your aim might be a little better. I'm just suggesting. Just a suggestion.
Instead of it taking smeared all over the place, right?
So then does it help? Because then sometimes when you sit, never mind. I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, but then you would get what women go through then, right? I mean, if we went and go sat down on a toilet, which is disgusting, by the way, I never do. I never do that, man. No way in hell am I doing that.
We know where he goes.
Did you hear that, Steve? Did you hear that, Steve?
I heard she said, I know what I know what he does.
No, what she said is we know where he goes, but we can't reveal that.
Yes.
Oh, I only did that once.
Okay. All right. So look at him, man. Crack it up, man. Steve dribbles. Okay, Christina is saying Steve dribbles all over the floor. Does it do it? Once again, Christina, not that type of show. What we do here, not that type of show. Not that type of show. Is he gonna make it through trivia?
No.
Oh, shit.
No.
How long you give him before he passes out?
Oh no.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Are you okay? I'm asking.
Never was. Now he's turning red. Are you gonna go like the teapot or what? You all right?
I don't even know what to say when he does that. Like it's so.
He muted it, I think.
Yeah, look, it shows that his mic is up.
Muted it, yeah.
Is he just too high, or is he like really contemplating what happens when you erase with a pencil with an eraser?
I think he's high.
Sorry.
Are you still thinking about the pencil erasing? Are you still thinking about that question?
Oh, yeah, it's true. Where does it go?
So what question was the hardest for you, Steve? Knowing that you're currently in your state, what question did you find the hardest to really? For me, it was. How about for you? For me, I'll go first, Cindy. For me, it was the mirror. What color is the mirror? That would be the hardest question for me. And what would you say was the hardest question for you to kind of?
There was one I didn't answer. I'm trying to think which one it was.
How about for you, Steve? Why Cindy thinks of what the hardest question was? What was the hardest question?
I think, why do they call them lines, or why do we call them lemons and not greenies or yellows? Why do we call it orange?
Yeah, but a lemon is called a lemon.
Yeah.
Tomato red.
Why isn't a tomato? Yeah.
Cucumber.
Yeah.
And yellow.
Or building.
Eggplant purple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they consider? Although Cindy pointed out, it started out as a build, and then it was completed. It was a building. So.
Yeah, but if you're building something, you're currently in the state of building it. You're putting it together. You're assembling it.
It's a build until it's done. And when it's done, it's a building. It's like, are you using it as a noun or a verb?
Good questions. Huh? Good questions for you to contemplate while we play MLB The Show.
Definitely.
Good time to talk about it too while you're playing MLB The Show.
We don't ever talk while we're playing. We kind of just go at it. We kind of just like see how long our pitchers can last is when we're playing. We're kind of like, okay, am I going to get 6 innings or am I going to get 9 innings out of this guy?
How about Sunday afternoon?
Sunday afternoons.
Talk about the MLB The Show.
On Sunday afternoons?
Yeah. That way it's not on any of the shows. I'm in the minority.
Why don't you start playing MLB The Show? You'll love it just as much as we do.
Buy me one to play on?
I mean, I would. I'd buy you the game.
What about the thing to play on?
The system?
The system. Yeah. See,
I can give you my Xbox One to play on it.
It won't work.
Will Xbox One play that, Steve? Will it play?
I I'm not. I think so. I think so.
It's got to be a 4 or 5.
That's a
I
PlayStation.
don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm an Xbox.
Well, how many Xboxes are there? I'm not familiar.
I mean, tons of them. I got like,
Oh,
I think I got the original Xbox, okay? The
Right.
very first one. And then I got the Xbox 360. Then I got the Xbox One. And now currently I have the Xbox S, which is what I play the game system, which is what I play the game on, the Xbox S. Because everything's downloadable now. I don't know if you actually buy your physical
It
games.
will with Game Pass.
Oh, it will? Well, I have Game Pass. Because you get to play all these free games, Steve. If you have Game Pass on Xbox, do you have Xbox or PlayStation, Steve?
I have PlayStation. I have Ray's PS4.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, and it's the one that
What do they cost?
the disk drive doesn't work in.
No.
I just download the game off I buy it right off PlayStation. Get it on the download.
You can play it on that too, can't you? Switch.
I don't know. Can you play it on a Nintendo Switch? Can you?
Yeah, because Brett used to play it on Switch when he played.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Huh. All right, guys. Well, what did you think of my many questions today, sir?
I thought it was very good. It's definitely give me something to think about. That's for sure, man. I'm still why?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Who taught the first teacher?
Exactly. Who did?
He's still
Where did
working on it.
and where, who? Why did they come up with the alphabet? That's one I'm still stumped on that. Why doesn't it start? X, Y, Z, A, B, C.
Instead of ABC. Yeah.
Why does A have to start first?
It's a good
Why does
question.
E start first, or I, or O, or K, or?
Do you think you need more medication to really think on that answer?
Oh, I'll definitely get more medication than that. Maybe I'll come up with an idea by tomorrow night on smoke signals if I have enough.
All right, guys. As you can see, it's almost an hour. We're almost an hour in already,
How
Cindy.
about that?
We're almost an hour. You guys want to do a quick little trivia game tonight, or we kind of spent on trivia tonight? Or should we do some trivia? Goose trivia and cocktails. So I'm about ready to go to Cindy's fridge and pull out one of those lovely cocktails.
Oh, lovely cocktail, one of Mike's Hard Lemonade Strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
Boy.
Very good.
You got a cocktail waiting, sir? Should we do a little trivia? Maybe we'll do 30 minutes of trivia, 30, 40 minutes of trivia?
I say good for it. I'll go for it.
All right. You have a cocktail ready, sir? You got something you can drink?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
Like a 2-minute
All right. Let's take like a 2-minute break.
Okay.
Do you want something to do while I go and get something for you?
I'm gonna go to the restroom.
She's gonna bust out some wine, probably.
All right.
I got some wine left. I can finish that off.
All right, well, since I'm at Cindy's house, I won't be able to pause it
Right.
necessarily. But I don't want anyone not to be on camera. So if you guys want to go first, and I'll talk to the chat room, I'll ask some silly questions to the chat room and have some conversation with them. If you want to go now, sir, I can. While you get your drink or go to the bathroom before we start trivia, and then when you and Cindy come back, I'll then I'll leave. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll ask some silly questions to the chat room. Sound good? Sorry, dear. All right, I'll ask some silly questions to the chat room. I want a margarita. Christina says she wants a margarita. Make a double margarita for Christina, apparently. Goose is going to drink Dirty Wolf. Bubba is saying Goose is going to drink Dirty Wolf. All right, I'll ask some silly little questions while we wait for them to go to the bathroom and get their cocktails, and then we will get started with Goose trivia and cocktails. I don't know where that started or why they found that amusing, but they did. All right. What? Okay. Tonight. Oh, let's see what we can do. Okay. Here we do. We'll do this. Okay. All right. Here's something. Okay. If I can make any one of you laugh, please put LOL into the chat room. But if I'm not making you laugh, then obviously you don't need to put anything. All right. But I'm going to try and make you laugh with some of these corny jokes. All right. But again, if you found you chuckled, then okay, I'll ask the first one. These are all things that we've all heard, guys. These are things that we've all heard at some point, I'm sure. I have no idea who came up with that. Okay, LOL. I made Irene laugh already, and I didn't even tell a joke. I love cocktails. I'm sure that you do, Christina. I'm sure that you love the cock, minus the tails. What do you call a well-balanced horse? Stable. What do you call a well-balanced horse? Stable. No? No good? All right, on to the next. What do you call an angry carrot? An angry carrot is called steamed veggie. A steamed veggie. No good? I'm going to have one of those Mike steamies. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Where do polar bears keep their money? In a snowbank. All right, this is ridiculous. You almost done there, Cindy? Because I want to start on trivia here. Because apparently, well, this is cool. Why did the bicycle fall over? It was too tired. I heard that one before. Someone told me that. What did the triangle say to the circle? What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless. No, that's the joke. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless. Oh, you're gonna use that as for to keep your score. Okay. So in there tonight we got Irene, we got Colin, we have Bubba, we have Corey. There is Christina is in and out as well. Let me read those again to you, Vanna. As Vanna gets prepared. I like that one. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're pointless. I kind of like that one. It's Colin. Colin's in there. We've got Bubba in there. We've got Corey. And Christina was in and out of there as well.
What about DA? Is he playing?
Is DA going to play with us? Maybe DA. Diane is in there. What am I, chopped liver? I'm not chopped liver. All right, Diane's in there. You got the lovely Diane.
Yeah.
Has Diane won yet?
Well, she got close.
Karen, has she won? Some of the ladies need to start winning these games, man. Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed. Rest in peace, boiling water. You will be missed.
Where did you get these at?
Come on, that's no good.
Some people are wondering what.
Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
I can smell that.
Did you get that one? Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana.
Yes, they like bananas.
Come on, that's no good. No one LOL in that? I ordered a chicken and an egg online. I'll let you know when comes first. Come on. I ordered a chicken and an egg online. I'll let you know what comes first. That's the age-old question, right? That is the question that people have not been able to answer.
The egg.
See, where'd you go?
Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer? She kept running away from the ball. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, sir.
I was going to take you out.
What do lawyers wear to court?
Briefs.
Lawsuits.
Not the
Oh.
rope?
No, lawyers. I said lawyers, not judges.
Lawyers. Oh,
What do lawyers wear to court?
Gotcha.
Lawsuits.
Okay. All right.
Okay, you guys ready? Where was King David's temple located? What did one toilet say to another? You look flushed. Nothing, see? Nothing.
You look flushed.
Nothing. Come on, man. What does corn say when it's a compliment? Oh, shucks.
How is that a compliment?
What does corn say when it's a compliment? Ah, shucks.
Oh, it's a compliment.
Oh, shit.
Come on, man. Why did it take you so long? Hey, Irene, is my mic sound okay? Because Irene is saying I shucked corn very well. Irene is saying she shucks. All right, so is my voice sounding okay, Steve? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Yeah, it's because it's
Okay.
yeah, because the type of mic you're on. You sound fine.
Okay. All right, so I want to get going on. We'll do a quick little trivia as we wait for everyone to get in there as well. So we'll do some trivia tonight. Sounds good to me. If it sounds good to you, I don't have my papers with me. I'm going to do some music trivia.
Music.
You know the song? Okay, you guys heard the song? What's that? What's
I'm listening.
right? You take that. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. What
Yeah.
what jeans was on his booty? What jeans was on his booty that he says was on his booty? What jeans was he wearing?
Ooh.
What jeans? That's the first question, by the way. What jeans was on his booty in the song Old Town Road? What jeans did he say he was wearing?
Levi's.
Irene, no. Levi's is not the answer I'm looking for.
Wrangler.
No, Wrangler, not the answer I'm looking for, sir.
Lee.
I got Gucci. He says I got Gucci on my booty.
Oh.
Gucci. Gucci.
I didn't know Gucci made jeans.
Yeah. Well, not jeans I would buy. I mean, I don't know what your dollar bill wallet says for you, sir, but my pocketbook does not say Gucci anywhere on it.
Mine doesn't
Mine
even
says,
say, oh gosh, my gosh.
Those cheap jeans you buy from like Kmart or something, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Rustlers.
Yeah. All right, brother. You guys ready?
I'm ready. Steve, you ready?
Yeah.
I never got my
How many are you seeing? Just one of each person, or are you seeing double?
I see one of each person. Well,
Okay.
I see Corey 1, 2, 3 times, but that's just
1, 2, 3 times. What?
He's saying 3 in a row.
Oh, 3 in a row. Oh, in the chat room you're saying.
Yeah.
All right.
We're just trying. I just didn't make sure you didn't have double vision.
All right. What is the age group of people in this chat room? Would you say around about age? Would you say 40s, maybe thereabouts?
I'm really tough because I know Colin is very young.
Oh, Colin's young. Irene's kind of young too, right? Irene's.
Colin's even younger than Irene. Colin's only 14, I believe.
Oh wow!
But he is a regular listener, so.
Oh, he is.
So I would say our ages was 14 to, I'm going to say maybe, well, because we're cast members, we don't count.
So we don't reveal our age. I'm good with that.
I'm trying to think who would be the oldest. Maybe Diane, probably, in the chat room. Corey, maybe.
Oh, okay. I'm in the chat room you talk about. I don't know.
Corey says 14 to 60.
Yeah, that's probably pretty close.
A good age to me. Sounds like a good age to me. You know what, Steve? Are you close to being 60 years old?
Yeah, 4 years away.
Are you?
Yep, 56.
What's your age today?
32.
You're not 32.
No, I'm not close.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say I'm 32, especially when the women ask me, how old are you? 32. I just gonna turn 33 next
Well,
week.
you don't look that old, so you can get away with that.
Yeah. Turned 33 just today. Now wish me a happy birthday or give me a birthday kiss. I'm in.
Does that work?
I mean, so far no, but I'll let you know when it's up.
Yeah, I'll start using that line too. It's my birthday today.
Want to give me a birthday kiss?
Are you asking Steve? No.
No, I don't Steve anything like that. Oh, shit.
More to drink.
Yeah, I don't have enough, Steve.
No.
You got your cocktail, Steve? You ever get your cocktail?
Yes, I do.
What are you drinking today, big guy? What do you got today?
Captain Morgan cherry vanilla. I'm gonna
Captain Morgan.
Yeah, a little bit of cherry vanilla rum.
Is that? Oh, that's rum. Flavored rum.
Yeah.
You put a little Coke with that? You put a little Coca-Cola with that?
Yeah. With Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Why don't you do this one? Clothing.
Oh, okay.
I thought since I mentioned that, that's always going to lead up to it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do this one. This one's probably a good one. Okay, this one's good, and this is why I mentioned the Gucci on my booty song. Okay, because I want to do some clothing trivia today. The vanilla cream Dr. Pepper and that rum is great. Corey says the rum is great with cream Dr. Pepper, vanilla cream Dr. Pepper. You ever had that, Steve? You ever had that?
Oh, yeah.
You put that stuff in
Holly's in there now.
You put something in his bong water one time.
Bong water? You put something in your bong water? You're not drinking bong water, are you, dude?
No, I'm not drinking bong water. Oh, yeah. I do put it in my, yeah. I put it in my bong water before, yeah. Yeah. So it takes the bitter out of it, yeah.
Okay, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
These are all, yeah, we're doing
here now.
Well, Jason's in the chat room, and Jason's kind of like clothing trivia. What? Like, what is this? All right, but these are questions you will get, Jason. It's not like fashion or anything like that. I'll ask the first one. The first one's very simple. It's very simple. I know that everyone's going to get this answer right, including my co-host. I'll even give my co-host Vanna and Tom over there. Your name's Tom today, big guy.
Okay.
Traditionally, what is worn under a kilt? Traditional. What is worn under a kilt?
I have an answer.
What is worn under a kilt? We're looking for the traditionally.
Yeah.
What is worn under a kilt? So they're not going to be hard questions. I mean, like I said, it's not about fashion or Gucci and the latest styles and what have you. All right. So Alan is saying a bra. It looks to me, Vanna. Like Jason got the answer right.
Yeah.
Diane got the answer right.
Yeah.
And Bubba got the answer right. Absolutely nothing. Jason, Bubba, and Diane.
Yep. I agree.
Jason, Bubba, and Diane all got the answer right. It is nothing. Nothing. Okay? Okay.
Christina had it right, but she was just too far.
You're just too far down, guys. You're just too far down. If you get too far, we only take the top. Steve, will you please explain the rules? Why
we only take the top 3 as they appear on our stream. So,
unless you're female and Goose is interested, he might give you a point.
Yeah, some people piggyback other people's answers, so we are only taking the top 3 as they pop up.
And I don't know if that's necessarily true. Would you agree with my with Van over here? She says unless they're a cute lady, Goose tends to be biased towards them.
Well, as the game progresses, yes, he does. He becomes all of a sudden everybody's getting the answer right. Well, son of a bitch. How the hell are we going to keep track of everybody's getting the answer right? Nobody's winning in. Oh, hell, give it to everybody.
I blame it on the alcohol, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, here's the next one. Next question. Based on the old name for a swimming pool, what was the one-piece swimming costume once called? Based on the old name for a swimming pool, what was the one-piece swimming costume once called? We know it as swimsuit, right? We know it as swimsuit. Or, based on the old name for a swimming pool, what was the one-piece swimming costume called?
Oh.
Anyone in the chat room get that? Anyone at all? Not yet, huh? Some calling it water suit. Some are calling it bathing suit. Skivvy. No, skivvy refers to, I think, like underwear.
Long underwear.
Long underwear, yeah. Swimsuit, suit. All right, I don't see anyone that got the answer right. I'm going to go ahead and answer this one, Steve. So I'm not seeing anyone. Please make sure you double check for me there. What was your name today? Tom, Frank? All right. Tom, if you double check for me, I'm going to go ahead and say the answer. So make sure no one's, complaining tonight. It's called tank suit.
Is it a whole suit?
It's called a tank suit. Based on the old name for a swimming pool, what was the one-piece swimming costume once called? Tank suit. Tank suit.
Nobody got it right. Sorry, guys.
All right. This one I think the ladies will get. And I'm not going to show you this answer. I think you're going to know it, Dan.
I want to see the answers anyway.
But you got to give them at least a few seconds because we're on a delay. Then. All right. Today we call them panties, but in my grandmother's day, her drawers or knickers had another name. What was it? Give it a few seconds. Today we call them panties, but in my grandmother's day, her drawers or her knickers had another name. What was that name? What was that name we used to call them?
I agree with him.
That is correct. It looks like we got some correct answers. Pantaloon. All right. Pantaloon. Okay. I don't know what that is. I'm going to say Jason got the answer right. The answer is bloomers. Bloomers. Jason got the answer right. Who else got the answer right?
Corey.
And who else?
And Bubba.
No, Diane, it's not underwear, Colin. No, it's not undies. Sorry, guys. Easy on the N-word. No, I tried to be, sir. I was very careful, sir. I was very careful saying that. And it actually starts with a K, sir. It actually starts with a K. I was very, very careful with that. All right, I don't know if anyone knows that one, so I'm going to skip that one. Which natural fiber was often used to make the shrouds of Egyptian pharaohs? The things they used to wear. Which natural fiber was often used to make the shrouds of Egyptian pharaohs? Which natural fiber was often used to make the shrouds of the Egyptian pharaohs? We have cotton, we have hemp, silk. No. I'm going to go ahead and give the answer since I'm not seeing it. Flax. Flax is the answer. Flax is the answer. Okay. Steve, I don't think people are doing so well on the clothing. Should I switch this up and go?
Do a couple more. Don't just go out right away.
Are you sure? Should I do a couple more? And if not, I'll do a funny one. If not, I'll switch it to a funny one if they don't like it.
That's smart people.
Are we really, Steve? All right. Okay.
We're smart enough.
Smart enough. Could we be teachers, Steve? If we're not taught,
exactly.
If no one taught us, how are we going to be teachers? All right. Corey is saying, nope, stay the course, Goose. You're good. Where does the word tuxedo come from? Where does the word tuxedo come from?
We stumped them on this one. It just went dead in there. Oh, here we go. French.
French. I'm a teacher. Irene, you are a teacher. You teach she teaches her children at home, right? Didn't we learn that? That Irene teaches her children at home.
Yeah.
From a penguin. No, well, actually, where does the word tuxedo come from? It is the name. I'm going to go ahead and give the answer since I'm not seeing anything close. It is the name of a town and a country club, actually. They got the name. You see that?
Yeah.
It's actually the English would call it a dinner jacket. And apparently some American members of the Tuxedo Club, Tuxedo, New York, it was in New York, bought the style over from England. They brought it over from England, and it caught on the U.S. under the name tuxedo. All right, like I said, they may not be easy, but they do deal with clothing. So if you want me to stay the course, hey Google, Christina's like, hey Google. Okay, I don't know if anyone's gonna get this. I think it's gonna be really tough. But again, I'll stay the course, Corey, as Corey suggested. Stay the course. And should I stay the course, Steve, producer Steve?
Yes, sir.
Just stay the course, even though people aren't getting the answers?
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to make them smarter.
Okay. How much of this do you think they actually retain?
I hope everything.
How much of the silly nonsense questions we asked on Goose Troop did you retain?
Oh, I don't know. Probably all of it.
Vanna is saying you're still on ABCs. And why it's in that alphabetical order.
I am. I still am figuring out why it starts A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and why it doesn't start why does it start with X or P?
Yeah.
I don't understand it. It doesn't makes no sense at all.
I still can't get over the mirror being a color because the mirror shows an image, so I can't get over it. All right. In 1851, Elias Howe, I guess, patented an automatic continuous clothing closure, which he did not subsequently exploit. For what invention is he better known for? What did Elias invent? I think the question gives it away, don't you?
I think so.
I think the question gives it away. I'll read it again. In 1851, Elias patented an automatic continuous clothing closure, which he did not subsequently exploit. For what invention is he better known for? What is this name of the invention that he invented? What?
Give a clue. Irene is kind of on the right track.
You're on the right track, but
you're not correct.
But I don't know if I can give it away. Everything else gives it away, though. Even reading this, even reading
a button.
I wouldn't give it. No.
I don't think I can, guys. I don't think a button. No, a loom. The closet. No. All right, I'll stay the course, but I don't think anyone's going to win this game. I think we might have a score of 1 to 2.
Got a couple.
Okay. The answer is a sewing machine. He invented the sewing machine.
Oh, wow.
Okay. What is the origin of the word? And I gave this before. Just told you this like 2 questions before. What is the origin of the word tuxedo? What is the origin?
Oh, I know.
Of the word tuxedo. I gave it to you a few questions before. I gave it to you.
Tobin, you're not far out. So if you get any right, you'll be in second place.
Actually, yeah, he would be, wouldn't he? I gave you this answer before. I'm gonna. You know what, Steve? Because we mentioned this question before, I'm gonna give everyone that's even close or anything that I had mentioned the point. If you're a producer, Steve. Tobin's in there as well. You got Tobin's name on? All right, Tobin.
Well, Irene says New York Country Club, which is
true. It was a New York Country Club.
And Jason says Tuxedo, New York, which it was Tuxedo, New York.
Which is the place that it was in. The country club was in. So I'm going to ask you.
Jacket.
Yeah. So is Irene right? Jason is right? Producer Steve.
Yeah.
Did you say they're both correct? Because it was a New York Country Club.
Yes,
and it was in Tuxedo, New York.
Yeah.
So I would say both answers are right.
Yeah, Bubba, you said America. Well, we needed to be more specific. They be more
Yeah.
specific in America because he said a
And
country
if you
club
remember,
in Tuxedo,
it
New
actually
York.
came from it actually came from France, and the Americans started calling it tuxedo because tuxedo was Tuxedo, New York, which is why we started calling it that.
Right.
So it actually came from France. Okay. Oh, the English actually brought it over. They said.
Yeah.
All right. Babushis are Turkish or Oriental in origin. How would you wear them?
Oh,
Babushis are Turkish or Oriental in origin. How would you wear them?
I think I know.
And where would you wear them?
Oh, that's right.
Where would you wear them? Where would you wear them and how would you wear them?
So far,
Babushis. You ever heard that? You ever heard that say babushis? You ever heard that before?
yes, I have. I think.
Did you ever know what they were?
No.
Read it again. Irene wants you to.
Okay, read it again. Irene says, read it again. Okay.
Jason.
Babushis are Turkish or Oriental in origin. How would you wear them?
Jason, we're not that kind of show.
Jason, not that kind of show, buddy. Not that kind of show. Save that for the morning show. Not that kind of show. Okay. I'm not seeing anyone with the correct answer, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. You would wear them on your feet and casually. They're almost like slippers. They're almost like slippers.
I know where I heard that one. I was remember in the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. He had to put them on before he went into a classroom.
Oh, really?
When he moved to Tokyo. Yeah. That's what it was.
Again, Jason, not that kind of show. Not that kind of show.
Did you have a bad day, Jason? Because it's what, today, Monday? I probably had a lot of work to do.
All right, are you guys ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right. In a three-piece suit, there are the pants or trousers, the jacket or the overcoat, and the final piece. This piece worn below the jacket or overcoat is called the vest in the U.S. and in Canada, and called what in Britain and many other countries. So Britain and many other countries outside of Canada and the U.S. call this what?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're right, Vanna. You got one right, Vanna. Good job, Vanna. Steve, would you know this? Have you heard this before? In a three-piece suit, there are the pants or trousers, the jacket or overcoat, and the final piece. This piece worn below the jacket or overcoat is called the vest in the U.S. and in Canada, and called what in Britain and many other countries?
Let's say I go with Corey and Cumberbund.
Cumberbund. All right. I'm not seeing the correct answer. I'm not seeing, but I think that is to see what we call a vest. Again, we're calling it what we call a vest, right? So we're calling it a vest, right? But what they call it is a waistcoat. A waistcoat.
Yeah.
Oh.
A waistcoat. So I'm not saying. All right, this trivia tonight, sir, is stumping a lot of people. I want to see just how many answers we've got right. So I'm gonna turn to Vanna and give us a rundown of who has what points, or if any points have been distributed at all.
Irene has one.
Irene's got 1 point.
Colin's got none.
Colin with the goose egg.
Bubba with 2.
Bubba 2.
Corey 1.
Corey 1.
Christina 0.
Christina goose egg.
Diana 1.
Diana got 1. Diane.
Jason 3 and Tobin 0.
Tobin with the goose egg and Jason with 3.
Yeah.
Wasn't Jason the one complaining about clothing trivia, and he's winning it? Yeah. Right. Cashmere comes from the cashmere goat or down goat and can be dyed in a variety of colors. But which of these colors is not a natural color of cashmere? What is not a natural color of cashmere? We're looking for the color that is not natural for cashmere. The goat can be naturally be white, brown, or gray, but not this color. but not this color. I should accept that answer. I'm going to accept that.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So the answer is dark red. Dark red. So Tom, if you'll tell me who got that answer right in there, Tom.
Well, that would be Bubba said red.
Who else?
If he get two tickets, get it
Tobin
twice.
Yeah,
said, Tobin said red.
Tobin says red.
Tobin.
Vanna.
Kluge
And who else?
said black, which is, I don't know.
No. Black's not it. White's not it. Taupe's not it. Nope.
Corey says taupe, and it's not taupe. It's dark red. Irene said blue. Well, can't be. No, it's not. That's not red.
All
If
right.
you just said reddish blue, that probably could have been accepted.
Yeah.
Anything with red.
Yeah.
What about pink? Would you took pink?
Oh no, that's not dark. That's not dark. Sorry, Colin. You're out, buddy.
All right. This one's easy one. The lady should get this easy, but I'm almost fearful of asking this question because of where it could lead. I'm fearful. In 2500 BC, Minoan women of Crete wore a bra-like garment that did what? In 2500 BC, Minoan women of Crete wore a bra-like garment that did what? What did it do? I fear this question. Of all the answers I'm going to get, none of them will pertain to the answer in which I'm searching for. Oh my God. Oh. Diane made them happy. Oh. So, all right. Here's what we got. The correct answer is, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off right there, Tom.
Okay.
The answer is, it lifted the breasts right out of the women's clothes. It lifted them out of their clothes. So when we see here that it held the boobies up, it did do that, but it was, you see what I'm saying? So what would you say there, Tom? Would you say that is a point for them?
Yeah.
I'd give it to Diary. I'd give it to Diane, made them happy. That makes me happy.
So wait a minute. The game goes along, you too start giving points away.
See.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Irene said hold their boobies up. It did.
But what the answer says, lifted the breast right out of the women's clothes. So yes, it did hold them up, but it lifted them out.
Wow. When was this?
In 2500 BC.
Oh, that was even before Christ. So that was a long time ago.
Yeah. So I'm asking you, Tom, as the producer, do we give holding the girls up as the answer?
I'm thinking as close as the game is today, probably would need to.
Okay, so if you'll tell me who actually got that point then, Tom.
Well, of course, number one was going to be Bubba. He said at first, held their boobs up.
Vanna, hit Bubba. Get Bubba.
Then Irene.
Vanna?
I think just about everybody.
Did everyone get it?
That's it.
Scroll it up.
I don't know how to do that.
Down here. Pull this push it up.
Well, Corey said lifted.
Yeah, I would say, don't you think the women actually should have got this point? Like, this is a question women should have gotten.
Well, I'm with Jason. I'm kind of figuring out how I can go back to 25 BC.
2500 BC.
Why?
The girls up. See Corey.
Why did they? Number one, did they even wear clothes? And number two, why did you want your boobs outside of your clothes? I thought the clothes was to cover them up.
Cover your body.
Well,
So you wouldn't have sweat and stuff.
Yeah, but like what Cindy said, what Vanna was saying, for babies, it'd be easier for them to.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was all the way back to that 2500 BC. I was thinking about probably over in London or England. A lot of they were walking around, they were just barely covered.
If you ever seen any pop star, they have them girls lifted and popping out.
Yeah.
Um.
Some of them would just wear tassels.
All right, I'm another question. I'll do another question. Because I want to get away from this topic.
Did we get enough people with points on this?
Yeah, we got 3 of them. Remember, we got
Bubba, Irene,
and Tobin. Was it Tobin or Jason or someone got the point?
Wasn't it Corey?
Yeah, maybe Corey. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Corey.
Popular at parties, well past their heyday, which Roman garb is not notably little more than a cloth wrapped around the body. It's Roman garb. Popular at parties, well past their heyday, which Roman garb is notably little more than a cloth wrapped around the body. You got this answer?
We got 3 already.
We do?
Yeah.
If you go ahead and give me the answers, Tom.
Toga.
Who's got the answers, Tom? Who's got the answers?
Diane and Bubba.
Jason, who is it?
Got it, technically.
Should we give everyone the point this time?
Yeah, you're gonna have to because everybody
give everyone the point this time. What the hell?
I have everybody coming in at 5:44. So.
Okay, everyone got the point.
Okay.
All right, everyone got the point there. There we go. Have you ever worn a toga, Tom? Have you ever worn a toga to a party or what have you?
Yes, I have. I've been to a toga party.
You worn a toga? Yeah. Oh wow!
I've been to a toga party.
I don't think I've ever seen women wear togas. I think it's more of a guy thing.
It's a toga party. Everyone wore a toga.
Do you wear a bra underneath the toga?
Yeah.
You can. It's optional.
Yeah.
It's optional, of course. Yeah.
When it doesn't have the strap,
Are panties worn for women when you wear a toga?
It's your choice.
It's optional. Dude, we gotta throw a toga party, Steve.
I'm in. I'm down. Let's do it.
Let's throw a toga, dude. A morning disaster toga, dude.
Yeah. I'm in. Toga.
But you can't. And panties or bra are banned, right?
Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah.
They are banned in this party.
Yep. Sorry. No panties or bras. Just a sheet. And preferably a see-through sheet, too.
Bras are always optional.
Are they really? Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Which powerful religious organization declared the bikini sinful when it was introduced in 1946? Which powerful religious organization declared the bikini sinful when it was introduced in 1946? I ask you, sir, is the bikini more sexy, or is a toga with pantyless and braless women more sexy for you, Tom?
Toga.
Over the bikini?
Yeah. Because there's not much holding that toga on. So if I step on it right or something, it will fall off, and then there will be a nude body. Where in the bikini, they have, it's got tied up and.
They make something at the invisible bikini. As it gets wet, it becomes invisible. I would like to. They do, man. As it gets wet, it becomes invisible. Like it's see-through, completely see-through, dude. All right. We got some answers in there, Tom. If we can get back. It looks like, okay, the answer is the Vatican. The Vatican is the powerful religious organization that declared bikini sinful. The Vatican. So it looks like who got the answer right there, Tom?
Jason. And are we going to take the Catholic Church?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Okay. Corey and Tobin will be the next two then.
All right, Corey and Tobin are the top three.
Bubba got
All
it.
right.
2 or 4, buddy. Sorry.
Diane. Okay. No one else got it. Okay.
Oh, those were the top 3.
Who? Okay, Steve. I'm going to ask this question. Tom, I'm going to ask this question not only to you, not only to Vanna here, but who would be in on a toga party if we were to hold one? Now, obviously, I don't want to get kicked out of an establishment. We're trying to get this establishment as an advertiser. And would you be in for a toga party? Would you attend the toga party if we threw one?
Of course I would. Of course I would.
And if we had games and such that we could play, maybe
adult entertainment places.
Yeah, I'll do like an adult. I'll do some entertainment there. Sure, I'll come up with some cool ass games.
That's what I meant. Establishment would be adult entertainment. Is what I'm asking.
Oh, like would allow certain games and things to happen.
Yeah.
Well, the party at Ray's. There you go.
I don't think Ray would really like that at all. I don't think he would appreciate that at all. Ray would personally toss everyone out on their ass if that was to happen. He'd be picking everybody up left and right and throwing them. Right? Am I right about that?
Oh yeah.
Tom?
Oh yeah. Yeah, there would be.
George says no. He's happily married. He's not going to the toga party. Bubba's.
What's that have to do with happen? Bring your wife.
Bring your wife to the toga party, man. Come on. All right.
I'll wear underwear.
Steve, wear underwear. Please do. Okay. You want chicks to attend. You can take them off in the bathroom when they don't have to know. DA says that no. You know what? That would end up being a sausage fest, wouldn't it, Steve?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
How much you got to drink?
No respectable woman up until the 1960s would let it all hang out like today's women do. So what did my grandmother wear to control her girth?
Oh, I know.
No respectable woman up until the 1960s would let it all just hang out like today's women do.
Oh, no.
So what did grandmother wear to control her girth?
I don't know what the difference is.
Oh, what's the difference between that?
Let's lower down.
All right. No respectable woman until the 1960s would let it all hang out like today's women do. So what did my grandmother wear to control her girth? Do you remember this? You remember this, Tom, what this is?
Would it be the girdle?
Close, but it's called a corset.
Oh.
A corset. Remember they used to wrap them up and they tie them real tight?
Yeah.
With their waist real small. Yeah. And it actually, what it did is it pushed out the girls. It actually pushed out the girls.
Oh.
Would you be down for a corset party, Steve? If we had a corset party, would you be down for that, Tom?
I don't know if we could find one big enough to fit me, but I'd try.
I think everybody would pay money to see you in a corset. I think that would be a great stunt if you did that on the morning show. If
Thursday night show.
On a Thursday night show. Yeah, you're right. All right, here we go. Which group of English Protestants considered buttons to be vain and sinful? Which group of English Protestants considered buttons to be vain and sinful?
I should know this from like 7th grade, but
yeah,
it's not easy. We studied it.
Did you get Amanda? Amanda's in there. I'm going to ask a few more questions.
Did Amanda get one?
Amish, no.
And the Anglo-Saxons.
All right, it says here. I'm going to go ahead and give the answer. It says Puritans. Puritans. Okay.
Irene did get that. She said the Puritans.
All right, Irene got that answer. Irene got that answer there, Vanna.
Very good.
All right.
Very good.
Yeah, because it was the Puritans and the Anglo-Saxons, right?
Well, the Quakers, the
Anglicans,
the Lutherans, yeah. So, of all the cellulose fibers, which is said to have the most absorbency, which is said to have the most absorbency of all the cellulose fibers. Again, we're talking about clothing. This is clothing.
Oh,
This
okay.
is all in clothing. Of all the cellulose fibers, which is said to have the most absorbency? What type
Oh,
of so I mean, is it cotton? Is it silk? Is it what is it? What is said to have the most absorbency? What absorbs the most?
Let's see. I see the answer. Guys, it's not cotton. Let me give you that clue. Try again.
Yeah, not cotton. Not cotton. Try again. Steve, we keeping you awake?
yeah. No.
Tom, we are? All right, Tom. Good night, Tom.
It's not
No.
multiple choice.
I just. You said it's not cotton. Now I'm trying to figure out what it is now.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and give the answer then, Tom, if no one's getting it.
Everybody said cotton.
Rayon.
Oh, I was going to say
Rayon.
polyester.
They're saying cotton and linen are not quite as absorbent as rayon.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
That's something new.
Most lists of fashion basics for women recommend a sweater or sweater set. What natural fiber is the most highly prized for these garments?
Oh.
So what it's asking is what is most sought after for women's sweaters or sweater
Right.
set? What type of material do they look for?
Yeah.
And I love this material, Steve. I'm sure that you will too. I don't know if you own. Do you own any type of material, sir? Such as
You think you're going back to the stoner question?
is he? Am I going back to those stoner questions? Am I stumping you, sir?
I wear t-shirts and sweatpants
What else you want? You're all cotton, dude.
and underwear.
I don't want any wool or rayon or cashmere, dude. All right. Cashmere is the answer. Cashmere. So, Tom, if you'll get me with the top three answers there, Tom. Who got
There will be Jason Kluge.
Jason got it.
CA.
EA got the answer correct.
And that's it.
Yeah. It's cashmere. Cashmere is the answer. Cashmere. Microfiber, no, Corey. And sorry, guys. Wool, no. No, sorry, Diane. No, not wool. Cashmere. Cashmere is the answer. All right. How many more should we do? Should we one or two more and then call it a day?
Yeah.
My rental tux came with very shiny shoes that I didn't need to polish. What kind of material might they have been made of?
I know this one.
My rental tux came with very shiny shoes that I didn't need to polish. What kind of material might they have been made of? You don't need to polish this type of material. I know.
Rick, we got to do what we can.
Okay, this might be the last question. I'm not going to take Brent's abuse of me. I don't know if I can take his abuse. It's called patent leather, Tom. Tom, if you'll tell me who got the answer correct in the chat room.
Irene.
Patent leather. Patent
That's
leather.
it. Is patent leather pleather?
No. No, but I will accept. We could accept leather, Tobin. So if you give Tobin the point as well, then I'll accept leather.
Not feather.
And Millie says patent leather too.
Give me one too. You know what, Brett? I'm going to give you one just so you can lay off me. Sounds good. All right. At the 1893 World's Fair, Whitcomb Judson revealed his class locker to an underwhelmed world. What was it used to fasten?
Better read that again.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can read that again, Tom. That was a tongue twister. At the 1893 World's Fair, Whitcomb Judson revealed his class locker to an underwhelmed world. What was it used to fasten?
Oh,
What do you got in that Mike Summer game?
I don't know. Starting to hit me.
I noticed that.
It might have been the whiskey stone sour I had prior to coming over here.
Oh,
Might have been.
over Dublin?
With Dublin.
Oh.
At the 18, so I got wings over there. That's what I was eating when I was in your driveway. At the 1893 World's Fair, Whitcomb Judson revealed his class locker to an overwhelmed world. What was it used to fasten? I'm not seeing any of the correct answers. The correct answer is shoes, Tom. Shoes.
oh,
Shoes.
Oh, the
right.
buckle.
Yes.
Very good, Steve.
Very well, Steve. I mean, Tom. What activity would you probably be engaging in if you were wearing a dry suit?
Oh.
What activity would you be engaging in if you were wearing a dry suit, Tom? Vanna, do you know this one, Vanna?
No.
No, do not.
I'll just read the chat.
Dry
The next
suit.
penny again.
No, Jason, not this show.
Not that type of show. Not that. Okay. It does look like. Well, I'm going to say this, Tom. I'm going to go ahead and cut the answers off right there. I think that's enough. And I'm going to ask producer Tom if he will tell me whether some of the answers in there are correct. Okay.
Okay.
It is underwater diving is the activity that you would be doing.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
would you say scuba diving, Tom, is correct?
Yes.
Or even
Deep
just
sea
diving?
Yeah.
All right. So if you'll give me the top three answers as you see it, Tom, I will give
As
Vanna
I
the
see
point.
it, Brent has come through with Miller's answer as the deep sea diving.
Yes.
And
Oh,
Corey
yes.
is number 2 with scuba diving.
Okay.
Bubba comes up number 3 with diving.
Diving. Yeah.
Sorry, Irene, you came in for, hun. Just a little bit slow.
You came in for it.
A little bit slow there. You might be a little bit inebriated, hun. Maybe lay off the box.
Not that type of show, Tom. Not that type of show, Tom.
Box of wine. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Beretta is worn by male members of a particular profession.
Oh.
How do they wear it? The Beretta is worn by male members of a particular profession. How do they wear it?
I don't think I know this one.
I think that you do. Go back to when we were doing Goose Troop, and I was asking the Stoner questions to you.
Okay.
Think hard on this, okay? Are you medicated? Are you medicated enough for this question, Tom?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
The Beretta is worn by male members of a particular profession. How do they wear it?
Okay. I got it now. Okay.
There you go, Tom.
I think I figured it out.
Brett says in a holster. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what the answer that I have here. And then Tom, you tell me which of those answers is correct. Okay. We're looking for the top three, as you know, Tom.
Okay.
The Beretta is worn by male members of a particular profession. How do they wear it? Placing it squarely on their heads. So, Tom, if you'll let me know what top three answers we got that are even similar to that answer.
Bubba, he says on the head.
Vanna?
It's the hat.
Corey's to the side of the head, but that's still on the head.
He did say, but what the answer is placing it squarely on their head. So
But
I would say.
it was called, see, I think you said
Did Corey get that
Beretta.
answer? Hey, Tom, did Corey get that answer right? Tom, did Corey get that answer right?
To the side of the head. You going
He
to
put
that?
to the side of the head.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because it is more to the side of the head.
Okay. And then who else got that point? We're looking for one more there, Tom.
Bubba. I don't know.
Brett? No, Brett did not. He said on a holster. Anyone else say on the head, sir? That you see?
No. A holster.
Irene has said painters on their head to the left. Okay.
What about
Okay, I see it.
I'm going to give DA that point because I think that answer, sir, is hysterical and right on the head, right on the nose.
Is Irene, yes or no?
Irene, yes, Vanna, and DA, yes, Vanna.
Okay.
Wow.
I think that is hysterical, DA.
But isn't it called a beret?
7 now. Irene and Jason are tied with 6. And Corey has 6.
Corey's got 6. How many Bubba got?
7.
And Jason?
6.
And Tobin?
4.
And Irene?
6.
So we got a few of 3 of them was 6.
Mm-hmm.
1 of them was 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to need to ask a few more to determine a winner. Okay. In 1995, an undergarment retailer began broadcasting a fashion show on American television. The models are referred to as angels and are among the best paid. What is the trade name of this underwear retailer?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone knows. Should I read the answer again? Should I read the question again, Tom?
Yeah, I bet Irene's got some.
Okay. In 1995, an undergarment retailer began broadcasting a fashion show on American television. The models are referred to as angels and are among the best paid. What is the trade name of this underwear retailer? We're looking.
Yeah.
Right. You know the answer, Tom? If you tell me the answer.
Yes, I do. Victoria's Secret.
You got it, Tom. So if you'll tell me the top 3 answers on the board there, Tom.
Irene, Corey, and Jason all come through the top 3.
Do you own any Victoria's Secrets?
I don't know. I do have some panties that I borrowed from a lady down in the hall, but I don't think they're Victoria's Secret.
Do you plan on bringing them back? Because borrowing is like, could I borrow a cup of sugar and I'll gladly pay you when I go to the store to get sugar, and then you give them the return. Or could I borrow your can opener and I'll bring it right back to you? So are you borrowing those panties or did you steal those panties and are not ever going to give them back? And are they aware that you took them?
Are they Victoria's Secrets or Vic Secrets?
I think they're Walmart brand.
Did you hear that what Vanna said? She goes, is it Victoria's Secret or Vic's Secret? Okay. Victoria's Secret is the answer.
Little Colin says he's had them for over a year. He's only guy. Very good, Colin.
That was good, Colin. I like that one. Okay. A t-shirt or sleeveless top that is usually white and worn below the clothes is known as a vest in the United Kingdom and as an undershirt in the US and in Canada. What is it called in Australia and Asia?
I know this.
You do?
Oh, I'm impressed.
I'm going to ask it again. I'm going to see if you know it. A t-shirt or sleeveless top that is usually worn white and worn below the clothes is known as a vest in the United Kingdom and as an undershirt in the United States and Canada. What is it called in Australia and Asia? Tom, what is it called?
A wife beater. What that? I got people answering it. Corey, Irene.
Not called.
That's what I was always told it was called.
Nobody's got it so far.
No one. Okay, it is called a singlet. You ever heard of that? A singlet.
Oh no, I never heard of that.
It's called that in Australia and Asia.
It was called a wife beater.
Yeah, but that's what it's called here in the United States. That's what we call it. But it's not called that in Australia and or Asia.
Oh.
Okay, so it's called a singlet. No one got it. Okay.
Sorry.
Which season does the cashmere goat normally shed? Which season does the cashmere goat normally shed?
This might break the tie. We got four tied right now.
Oh, we got 4 tied. What season does the cashmere goat normally shed? We're looking for the season in which it sheds. We've got
summer.
Which
says a singlet is what wrestlers use.
Yeah, well, that
also includes the bottom part.
Yeah, but that's what it's called here in the United States. They were looking for what it was called in Asia and Australia. So I mean, it's different. I mean, everything's different here. Like we call it a vest, right? Well, they didn't remember. If you remember, Tom, one of the questions that I asked is, it wasn't a vest over in Britain. They called it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right. So the answer is spring.
Okay.
Tom, how many answers did we get correct there? The answer is spring.
We have
Yeah, they just guessed until they picked them.
Brent, Irene, and Jason will be the first.
It looks like it looks like your battery's running low. All right, so if you take, this is the last question. Let's just go ahead and take the score.
Okay.
And then I'll have you read the score to us. Who is it? Who is it, Tom? Who's got the answer correct?
Brent, Irene, and Jason. Brent, Irene, Jason.
All right, Vanna, if you hit me with the score,
Jason
then
and Irene are tied with 8. If I can score, we got 7.
Oh, I gotta do one more. I'm so sorry. I got it. They're tied. Okay. I'm trying to find a good one here. Okay. Male board shorts were originally known by what name? Male board shorts were originally known by what name? And we actually call them that today here in the U.S. We actually call them that. What male board shorts were originally known by what name? Is anyone getting the answer there?
Oh, we have trunks.
Okay. The answer, Tom, you tell me as the producer whether this is correct. The answer is surf trunks. It looks like to me, Tom, like Brent actually got that answer correct.
Did he Google?
He probably Googled. Male board shorts were originally known by what name? Surf trunks. So I ask you, Tom. Brett actually gets the point. I'm going to say Brett actually got that answer correct. Okay. So, Tom, what else? What other 2 people would you say got that answer correct?
Well, Jason said trunks.
Irene said trunks.
And Irene said
trunks.
All right, give them the points. Jason and Irene still tied.
With 9.
All right. I'm trying to get an answer here. I'm trying. Okay. Oh, my God. I'm trying. All right. Where did Chinese officials in the days of the empire display buttons to signify rank? Where did Chinese officials in the days of the empire display buttons to signify rank, rather? Where did Chinese officials in the days of the empire display buttons to signify rank? Where did they wear those buttons, Tom? Would you know that answer, Tom?
No.
No. How about you, Vanna?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna get. Okay. This is the correct answer. On their hats.
Oh, okay.
On their hats. So did anyone get? I'm gonna ask you. Did anyone get this correct, Tom?
DA did. He said on their helmet.
But is a helmet also a hat? Remember, they were Chinese officials, so they weren't military. They were just officials. Wow. So it was like they were upper ranks. They were upper ranked personnel.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
I don't know that they would wear helmets. They would wear, the hats. The officers we have, like, the lieutenants and the colonels. They don't wear helmets. They wear hats. And on it, they would put their ranking.
A pin helmet is like a hat.
Yeah, but that is like the military. The what do they call those? What do they call those, Steve? When you
wear pit helmets.
Mailman don't wear pit helmets.
What are you talking about? They do.
My mailman doesn't wear nothing but shorts and a white T-shirt. What are you talking about? All right, they put them on their hats. So, what would you say? They're
I don't know. because you wear a hat all the time. You only wear a helmet like if you go into war.
Like for infantry, yeah, but the officials, the upper officials that it talks about here, wore hats because even our military guys, the upper rank personnel, they don't wear helmets. Helmets are for like infantry.
Right.
Helmets are not for because what do they wear? They wear hats. They don't wear helmets.
Yeah. Okay. So no one got that one. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Which fabric usually made from wool, a blend of wool and cotton, or a blend of wool and a synthetic fiber makes my pajamas and sheets warm and cozy? Please, come on, this one's easy. Let's end this game. Please, let's end this game. Which fabric usually made from wool, a blend of wool and cotton, posted letter period. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay. Makes my pajamas and sheets warm and cozy. It's what we use. It's what pajamas are made of. It's what sheets are made of. All right. Please just end this game. I'm so tired. All right. You're right. You're right, Brent. Patton did wear a helmet, didn't he? Even though he was an upper, right? Patton did wear a helmet, right, Tom?
Yeah. I guess he did, yeah.
Give Brent the point. You're right, Brent. I'm not going to argue over 1 point. All right. So the answer is flannel. Flannel. Okay. So who got the answer, Tom? Let's end this game, please.
Brent. DA. And Corey were the first three.
And Corey, Vanna. Please tell me who won this game, please.
Jason and Irene are still tied.
For the love of game.
Corey's got 8 and Bubba has 7.
And then DA's right behind him. Brent's right behind him, right?
He started. Yeah.
And Corey's right behind him too. Corey's got what?
8.
So who won then?
Irene and Jason are tied.
Okay.
One more, and if we don't break the tie, it's just a tie.
Because I gotta get okay. What do I do with the cummerbund that came with my rented tux? This is an easy one. Please, let's end this game. What do I do with the cummerbund that came with my rented tux? Please, let's end this game. I can't do 2 hours of trivia, man. We're not even in togas, Tom. You know what I mean? We have no. Hey, next week we're doing let's just all do the trivia next week in togas. You want to?
Yeah.
Tom, you with me?
Yeah.
All right. The answer is wear it around the midriff. Please tell me anyone got this answer right. Please.
Eric got it.
Jason.
DA got it. DA got it right.
Jason
got the answer right.
Irene.
And Irene got the. Come on, Irene and Jason, knock it off, man. Knock it off. Let's end this game.
They were the first 2.
I really got to be at work early in the morning tonight. All right. Okay. The boa is generally worn by women. Although it has fallen somewhat out of fashion, how would this accessory be used? The boa is generally worn by women. Although it has fallen somewhat out of fashion, how would this accessory be used, Tom?
Around the neck. Grant, Corey, Jason. Everybody stopped. Am I still going? Why is I'm
oh my God! Sorry, the power went out. We had trouble. We had power issues.
okay.
Can you hear us? Hello.
Hello.
On the full screen on here.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just can't see you.
Okay. So the answer, sir, like you said, Tom, is flung casually around the neck and shoulders. Please tell me someone ended this game for me.
The top three are Brent, Corey, and Jason Kluge.
It looked like. So wait, did Brent tie Jason? What's the
Corey
and Jason?
won.
So give me the rundown of the totals, please. Who got what?
Jason has 11. Irene has 10. Corey has 9. Bubba 7. Brent 7. Da 4. Tobin 4. Diane 2, and Christina 1.
Colin with
1.
And so who actually won the game?
Jason.
Yes.
Jason, congratulations, sir. You are the winner of today. What does he get, Tom? What does he win?
He wins absolutely nothing. Oh, wait a minute. He does win something, doesn't he? You give away prizes, don't you?
I do now. He does win something.
That's right.
He does.
He
gets his choice of whether he wants a T-shirt or a tumbler that says Goose Trivia and Cocktails. So if you'll let me know in the chat room, sir, which one you would like, I will send that to you.
Yeah, Goose will need to get that order in right away because it probably will take a year or two to get it.
So it takes about 2 years to get, and I paid for it up front, Tom. I paid for it up front.
Well, that don't make no difference. I paid for it up front too, so.
Right,
Jason
so
said it's tumbler.
All right, Jason, you got the tumbler, amigo. All right, then next week we'll give away as well. We're going to give away a tumbler, plus we're going to give away, this time I got a gift certificate to a local restaurant. That we're going to give away as well. So join us next week as we do. We start our music trivia. I want to start it next week. No questions asked. I'm not going to hesitate anymore. This trivia is going to be extremely hard, as hard as it was today, Tom.
Yeah,
I would think it's going to be fun though. You might want to play in this next week, Tom. You might want to play in this because I think that you have music knowledge. I know that.
Well, you just let me know what you need me to do. I can do either one of them. I can play or I can help host, whatever you want to do. I'm fine. If when Carl, I don't know if he comes back, he's more than welcome to take over. I'm just a guest.
All right. No, well, I'm talking about on the trivia show, though. I'm talking about on the trivia show.
Well, yeah.
We're thinking about Saturday, right?
It depends on what year. Now, if you're doing 80s, no, I might. But just I know a lot about 80s, 90s. I don't, and new stuff. Unless it's about Jelly Roll or something like that.
Goose, I like what DA says there. Goose will close his trivia game and have to start a new one with different questions. No, sir. This one I've got prepared. I've prepared this for a while now, but I wanted to start it. But as soon as I get back to Ray's house, I will be able to start this music game that I have.
Oh, yeah.
So as soon as I get back to Ray's house, where I'm at his studio, I can start this game. And the reason why I haven't been is because I've been with my co-host here, my friend, Cindy's house. I'm sorry, I had to,
Yeah.
So that is why I'm unable to do certain things. And it looks like his light went out, didn't it? Like your light just went out, Tom.
Oh boy, it did, didn't it? Oh, hello.
You okay there, Tom?
Oh, yeah. All right. There it goes.
All right. I wish you and everyone else well. Thank you for playing, Jason.
Thank you, Brent.
Thank you, Brent. Yes, once again.
Yeah, thank you, Brent.
I came to Springfield once a year, and that's enough. Well, I don't blame you, sir. All right. Come back next week to hear Goose butcher the English language. Thank you, DA and Brent. You guys are always such a pleasure. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, everybody. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Now, how do we end this? I don't know if we can, right?
We got to call Dan.
Yeah. Text Dan.
I don't have. Do you have Dan's number? Can you text him and say we're over?
I can. Yeah. I'll
If you do that now for me, that'd be awesome, man.
I don't have his number.
Yeah. Just go ahead and log off, and then I'll text Dan that you are off.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
Yep.